candles sparking, which is interesting. Okay, so we are going to do a Scorpio reading. I got these new dice, so let's see who Scorpio is dealing with. We have a Aries in the 12th house, or Aries moon. That could be someone you're dealing with, but Aries is the first sign. It's independence, bravery, and passion. And the moon. That's so interesting. I just pulled all these cards because they're going to help me learn these. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So time to nurture yourself. And then house 12 is about spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So that's what this person could be to you, or that's who you could have that in your chart. This dice also just flipped to 6, so very interesting, these dice. I'm so excited to start using them. Yeah, let's do a reading though. A 10-card spread for Scorpio. Scorpio. Also, someone followed me last night or this morning, and I went and creeped his subscriptions, and he's subscribed to so many other tarot readers. So I was able to expand my horizons a little bit, which is nice. It's nice to support each other on this platform. Okay, what do we have here for Scorpio? The Sun and the Page of Coins. So the Sun to me is being enlightened about something, but this is also happiness. This is also a need to recognize the dark in the light, or realize what you are blessed with, because there is always something to be happy about. But somebody else could want it, and therefore that's why you need to be enlightened, is because you're not appreciating what you have enough. Scorpio reading. Ooh. We'll put those there then. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it starts 7 of Coins in the reverse, 3 of Wands in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Force in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're all in the reverse, so maybe they're all meant to be upright. I don't know. Yeah, that looks much more pretty. It has the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Strength card, the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Coins. This is someone who could struggle with addiction. I didn't mean to say that. I meant a gambling addiction, but they could also work. Their work could be gambling, like a poker. Something about having strength to move towards Queen of Swords or Queen of Cups. Getting over the fear of how this person will act cold to them, but then moving ahead because of the love they have. Anyways, let's see what this is about. Scorpio reading. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse. This is the 10-card spread for Scorpio. This is having clarity around something you were struggling with. Something you needed to be defensive to, something that was overwhelming you. You have clarity about it. In the goal here is the 9 of Cups. Complete abundance, emotional fulfillment, being proud of yourself, and on your way to finding your real love. Like it's gratitude though. It's like having all your wishes come true, and so you're just thankful. And so that could be just a goal, to be in that state of mind where you're constantly thankful, because right now you could be having clarity about how defensive or how overwhelming things were. So in the distant past, you have a missed opportunity or a lost opportunity. It's the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Recently, you have the Death in the reverse. There's a lack of transformation happening here. There was somebody not ending something. In the future, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Noah. She is someone who is very confident. She has a lot of respect for herself. She has a sense of who she is. She's kind of introverted and she's established herself. But she also could have a temper, and it could be Aries, Leo, Sag, but we did see Aries flip over, so it makes sense. In placing you into perspective is this Knight of Cups, an offer of love. But this person is kind of tricky. Look at the horse is looking. He's like doing it for the people behind him almost. Like he's in the public, like he's being watched or something, or like that's what other people want him to do, so he's doing it. And the Temperance in the reverse in the environment. This Scorpio is imbalanced. There's an imbalance. There's a need to get realigned with yourself and to heal yourself. So there could be unhealed either around him or, well, obviously that's what's going on here, is there's people unhealed around him. And because he's doing this act to impress those people, those are unhealed people. That's why this lack of transformation recently is going down. In the emotions, you have healing. So this is a need to go by yourself. So this person could feel by themselves in their emotions. Like they could be just resting. This could be a way of them resting their emotions by doing something tricky, but that's just going to cause chaos, right? The end result here, the final result is the Two of Coins. I'm really feeling this energy of like this person is happy or finding themselves doing this. They're understanding what is too much for them and what's not, like what they need. Because the Two of Coins in reverse is like you've become a little bit disorganized. So the final outcome here is like things have kind of become messy. But I said that, right? Like this is where this energy leads. The hidden energy is the Empress in reverse and the Nine of Coins. So this could be someone, they could have released their Empress. This could also be someone has miscarried recently, doesn't have to be. But this Empress is someone who's trying to get herself financially stable. And she is, she's like, there's like a creative block to her. There's like there's something like about her creating, and it's like it's not working the way she wants it to work. She is also headed towards a storm here, the Devil, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so this to me is healing from childhood addictions. Like maybe you yourself weren't affected by addictions as a child, hopefully not, but possibly like your family, your siblings, your aunts and uncles, or your parents having addictions, and that's what caused trauma to occur in your life. And so now you're fixing that trauma or those wounds inside of yourself, and that's where this creative block is because of that. This Devil energy, yeah, Five of Wands. There's conflict here for this Empress in the hidden energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. She's kind of losing that like spark, whatever it is. And there's the Moon. This is an illusion. The Devil, or this could be a person with the Devil and the Moon together. It could be a dark person. But I feel like it could also be this Empress in a dark place. She's trapped herself in an illusion. What about this? This person over here, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. This person is really like very tricky, like very sneaky, very conniving, and just plans things very, like, it's like a, I don't know. I do see the play on red and blue here. Like this one is blue, so this could be, this person has two sides to them, and both sides are tricky or sneaky, or what is it? Like they have this alternative motive. It's usually the things they're doing, the things they think, and the things they offer to people are for them. So this could be you, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but it's just one more. It's for the betterment of you. It's for your, it's how you express yourself creatively, is this way you play people in general, all people. It's to keep you hidden with this moon, to keep your inner demons at bay. It's all about like what wolf you're feeding though. What are you feeding, the dark wolf or the white wolf? I don't know. There's something about a time, a celebration. You're going to see something for what it is. The star, yeah. And that's when you will heal. It could be New Year's, I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be. It could be just like a party of some kind. The Lovers in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I mean, it's in the upright, but it's in the reverse, right? So it could be that you finally have restored hope within a soulmate. Wow, Scorpio. And that person could be an Aries moon. Doesn't have to be. Or have Aries in their 12th house. Yeah. Let's get you some native spirit cards for Scorpio's reading. What does the native spirit want Scorpio to know about? Walking in beauty. Accepting yourself, being self-confident, having that self-worth. Ego medicine. So pray. Send your prayers up. Your prayers are being heard. Sweat lodge healing. Take care of your health. Connect to spirit though. Understand that you have ancestors up there watching over you every day. Messages. Sagittarius. I was gonna say that actually. I was feeling Sagittarius energy around as well, so I don't know if this Scorpio bunch has it in their chart, but it's definitely around that energy. It's that fiery. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Twin flame. Interesting. Scorpio. Out of all the cards to come flying out. Well, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag flipped over. And what is this one? Your eyes make my heart skip a beat. Any other messages for this Scorpio reading? I do feel like you're dealing with a fire sign. We have good luck, transform, younger person. What is this one? Clarity coming. I saw that. So anything else for this Scorpio reading? Divine feminine, you are the love of my life. But they were in the reverse. So I feel like the divine feminine isn't in the picture right now. If I could just kiss your lips right now, I would be the happiest person. Yeah, it's definitely a twin flame connection. Let's see, who's the divine feminine? The Sun, Leo, 11th house. So the divine feminine also has air or fire in her chart. She could be a Leo sign. Doesn't have to be. She could have Leo in her 11th house. Let's just quickly check on those. I'm disappointed in you and in myself. Let's check on the 11th house. It's friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. As well as we'll check on the Sun. Self-express and embody truth. This person can be very truthful. She could be humanitarian. And then Leo. Self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. This person could be creative, have confidence, and what was the other one? Loyalty. Should be very loyal. I knew that about Leos though. Anyways, that's the Scorpio reading. Let's see, we'll get some numerology. The Scorpio reading. What's the numerology cards for the Scorpio reading, Spirit? We have 87 synchronicity and 14 moderation. Ooh, trust was right there, but it's in the reverse. Domestic harmony. So this is a need to put in some effort to get into harmony. Like you have control. Moderation in the reverse. There's a need to moderate. There's a need to, I feel the extremes here. There needs to be balance. Like I feel like it's either really, really bad or it's really, really good. And it's like they need to compromise. It's like you can be really, really angry or really, really happy and in love. Or you can be like, it's not even like really, really angry. I feel like when it's like, it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, it's not existent at all. And there needs to be a balance. Relationship change. Possibly to this younger person that there's clarity coming about. Possibly to the divine feminine, spirituality, yeah. Patience, number 2 at the bottom of the deck, patience. Okay, okay. What about Star family? This is for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. We have Messenger and I remember. Oh, behind trust in the reverse is feeding you poison. In the reverse. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. The fated life versus the destined life. Ooh. That's... Okay, Scorpio's reading. What about Scorpio's reading? We can actually roll the dice about this feeding you poison. Let's do that. What's here? Double mission. Light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. I was feeling that energy around. That's why I actually pulled this deck. So we have the trust in the reverse and the feeding you poison. What's this feeding you poison sign? What's this feeding you poison sign? Oh, that's crazy. We have Gemini, Sun, a Gemini Sun, and in the first house. In their first house. I have a Gemini Sun, so that's why I'm like, what? Oh, what? But this isn't my Draconian chart. My Draconian chart has Gemini elsewhere. Not in my first house either. So, Gemini is curiosity, intellect, and networking. So this person could be in your close network, especially if it's showing up in house 1. We could just pull this one. It's individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Yeah, it's their approach to life, but it's also how they keep their self-image. That's so crazy. This feeding you poison in the sun. Self-express and embody truth. This person, this is how they express themselves. This is their truth. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I was told by a reader that someone might be trying to influence my cards or influence my reading so that I'm portrayed a certain way to someone, and I was just like, I was like, okay, sure. But now I'm like, oh, really? All right, I see you. Very interesting reading. Scorpio, what else? Let's do some moonology. Just crazy a little bit. A little bit sugar. The Scorpio reading. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces and a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Y'all, I don't mix no potions, so someone could be feeding you poison in the reverse. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Like, because feeding you poison can be information you receive, because your mind can be fed things too. And so I wonder, luck is on your side. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. And then also you got to understand that when you're a twin flame, you can mirror the other person's chart sometimes. Like, you could show up as their signs because they're in your energy so heavy. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Luck is on your side. But the luck is on your side was in the reverse with that Cancer, so I don't know. A win-win outcome is forecast. Well, I like that energy. What about this Scorpio reading? Any cards for Scorpio's reading? Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Ooh, South Node energy. I have a card for that. South Node. It's destined to release. Something you're destined to release. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal move. Someone doesn't want to make the first move. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Yeah, this person's being stubborn and they aren't making any plans. Interesting. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. It's in the reverse. Okay. Well, that reading went very well. I'm just a little bit like, what? Imagine solutions. Love yourself. Someone needs to improve their self-worth. Love themselves. Keep your commitments. I feel like when I say you need to improve your self-worth or you need to love yourself, like, that is a lifelong journey, and there is not enough people in this world who love themselves. I feel like that's something we suffer as a whole is loving ourselves. And it's because of our karma from hurting our mother and not appreciating and loving her exactly as she was. Instead, we built buildings up for things, and we changed rivers, we put fences on land. Like, when you've changed the earth, or you've dug things up, or you filled in lakes and stuff like this, you've changed her, you altered her. And she was beautiful when you got here. You didn't need to change her. She was sustaining you when you got here. You didn't need to change her. And so how that reflects in our population is women need to, or they feel the need to change themselves to be better for everybody, honestly. And I feel like that's also the male role. Like that's healing the male role in society is what the women need to do now by loving themselves exactly as they are. It's like it's up to us to teach them, and we've been doing a really good job. I do see a reflection of that energy heavy mirrored back to me. So obviously I'm doing that work as well. Do something different, keep your commitments, but keep your commitments and do something different is like, there's a commitment you have to your own good feeling good in your body, in your choices you've made. And so you have to commit to doing each choice throughout the day that is going to help you feel good. Like, what commitments have you set for yourself? Okay, Scorpio, strengthen your gifts. That's getting grounded energy to me. That's connecting with spirit. I was seeing that in this energy. Okay, what about Scorpio's reading? Any messages for Scorpio's reading? Nurture yourself first. Okay, love yourself. Again, I was talking about that. So this is a thick deck, not gonna lie. Make no judgments in the reverse. So yeah, it's time to make judgments. Be of service. Be of service to yourself first, but because of you bettering yourself, you're actually being of a service to the whole community. And rewards and spirit will recognize you, and your spirit, your ancestors will be so thankful for you. Count your blessings in the reverse. A need for gratitude. We go back to the very beginning of the reading. Interesting. Okay. What else for the Scorpio reading? Scorpio reading. This is like, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. To me, this is like spirit. It's a dove. It's like, but it's so white that it's like a spirit, and there's an orb there. It could be the moon, right? But it could be the sun, you don't know. It's just an orb of light, and I feel like orbs of light show up when one of your angels or one of your passed on loved ones is there. So this is telling me that someone's healing from someone who passed away. And so I have this story to share. What is this one? Before I read this one, actually, let's share this story. I went and saw Oprah at the Saddle Dome, and she had a guest speaker, and he spoke about this woman who lost one of her twins in the womb. And he said you could grow up to resent the other twin for living, or you can appreciate the length of time the one twin had, and that soul chose to be with you, and it chose you to be its mom, rather than resent the one that survived. And that one that survived will grow up to have this appreciation, and you'll appreciate them more. So, and Oprah's spin on it was that, and it's not even her spin, it's just like the conversation, they were talking, and the conversation continued, and things that were brought up were that a soul comes down to earth and it chooses its path with God. It chooses its destiny. It chooses the time, the influences it'll be here. And at a certain point, that soul is destined to leave our lives. Usually, like this is, I'm talking about someone passing away. But if we choose to not grieve that soul being separating from us, and instead we hang on to the hurt of them leaving us, it's almost like you're being ungrateful for the time that they were here. You're being ungrateful for their journey with this in this life. And it's like, we have to respect that they had a plan and that they had a destiny, and we can just appreciate them for how long they chose to be here with us, because anything other than that is being greedy. And greed is something that we need to overcome, as well as I feel like as a whole. And you can't tell me humans aren't greedy when you have, like, I can even say I have some greed to it. So to myself, and that's why I see it in others, and I need to address that healing. But let's read this one. It's beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. What did I just say? Oh, it's so crazy how that happens sometimes. Anyways, this card at the bottom of the deck is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Exactly. So just be thankful for this journey that you're on. This is a beautiful reading, Scorpio. Thank you for watching my channel and joining me. And you can check out the description box below for some songs. I just go into my playlist and I just hit shuffle, and then whatever pops up, I share with you. A lot of the times it does resonate with the reading. So that's why I'm just like, I've been doing it for a while and I keep doing it. The burden of the Lord, Jeremiah 24:9, 481, page 481. And it says, and when this people, or the prophet or a priest, shall ask thee, saying, what is the burden of the Lord? Thou shalt then say unto them, what burden? I will even forsake you, saith the Lord. So, and as for the prophet and the priest and the people that shall say, the burden of the Lord, I will even punish that man and his house. Oh, thus shall he say, every one to his neighbor, and every one to his brother, what hath the Lord answered? And what hath the Lord spoken? It's being grateful, being thankful. He is only wanting you to have love around you. He is only wanting you to feel good about yourself, and anything other than that is going against what God wants. Like, God made you exactly as you needed to be. All your mistakes, all your flaws, everything. It's all love. It's all love from Creator. So thus shall ye say, every one to his neighbor, and every one to his brother, what hath the Lord answered, and what hath the Lord spoken? And the burden of the Lord shall ye mention no more. For every man's word shall be his burden. For ye have perverted the words of the living God, of the Lord of hosts our God. So this is, be very mindful of what things you speak. Therefore, behold, I will utterly forget you, and I will forsake you and the city that I gave you and your fathers, and cast you out of my presence. And I will bring an everlasting reproach upon you, and a perpetual shame, which shall not be forgotten. Wow, and then a sign of the good and evil figs is the next paragraph after that, or a little spiel. So it's interesting because from that, it's like you have to just be thankful to God for every moment. That's it. And just fill yourself with love from him. That's all he wants. Just wants you to know you're loved and feel that love. That's it. Anything against that, he takes it so to offense. So God did not put you in that place. you put you in that place if you're in a dark place, you know, and what karma, and work around it, and how can you fix it, or what can you give to receive better, and things like this. I don't know, it's just crazy. Anyways, so much love to you. Later.